Hi guys, how are you all today morning? Good morning. Till now, Ashtavakra talked to Raja Janaka, but now Raja Janaka has started experiencing something first hand, and so he starts talking in excitement. Before we go into what Raja Janaka said, let me remind you that what applies to Raja Janaka applies to us living entities too. What is good for the goose is good for the gander. Experiences of Raja Janaka will be experiences of every living entity when he or she begins to abide in his or her self. Janaka says, "Oh, I'm pure consciousness, pure, taintless, dense, of sublime intelligence, unattached and unaffected. Due to some delusion, I could not see this." What does that mean? Bhagavad Gita speaks about five evils which haunt every living entity all his or her life. They are lust, anger, greed, illusion, and false ego. Of these, Raja Janaka talks about the illusion part. Illusion can be positive, but the delusion is negative. Raja Janaka pronounces illusion as delusion because what he wants to say is that whatever he believed in till now was fake, was fraud, was not true. He was remembering or identifying himself as the mind body complex which has no truth. It has to wither away one day or the other. Because of this delusion of Raja Janaka, he saw everyone as a separate living entity. He could not understand that we all are strung to a thread like pearls in a necklace. If my bad period is there, your indifferent period may start, or when my good period is there, your indifferent period may start, or it is quite possible that someone else may be going through a good period. What is good for me could be indifferent to you and bad for someone else. That is destiny. I have already told you that every living entity is given a slice of his or her karma to live and work out in a particular birth. This karma or this slice of life has three parts. One is good, one is indifferent, and one is not so good. But every living entity has to go through all the three grinds before he or she completes a full circle in life. It is not possible that one person has only good all his life and one has only indifferent all his life. No, everyone has to go through every part, and that is what Raja Janaka wants to tell. Every living entity thinks that the other person is another living entity. This is because he or she identifies with his or her mind body complex. Hence, we all think that what is happening to someone may or may not happen to us. It is not true. As I said before, what is good for the gander is good for the goose. So, if you abide in yourself, you will be able to keep a neutral vision on the whole life, and you will see everyone equally. You will be empathetic and sympathetic and kind, forgiving, etc. because you will understand that the mistakes of another person which you think are bad are not exactly his mistakes alone, but they could be yours too, given the circumstance that that person was in. Kindly remember this and act accordingly. Abide in yourself and be self contained. Kindly tell me what you think about my talk on this subject. If you feel that I am talking any sense, please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that I can keep reminding you of my other videos. Please pardon me for my error, mistake, or blunder in my appearance, spelling, grammar, diction, etc. because when I am talking to you on serious spiritual matters, I tend to ignore these frivolous things. Till we meet in my next video, it is good day from TSV Raghavan.